What you see is a unanimity that there really is something in the anthropic principle. And we measure the universe, it has all the marks of design. Paul Davies summed it up this way: the evidence for design is overwhelming when we look at these cosmic characteristics. So at least at that end of the spectrum, where people are looking at the gross features of the universe on its largest scales, they already have come to a consensus that there is design there, design that takes us beyond the natural to the supernatural.
I've been, as you have, to many of these kind of colloquia, and I've seen and heard a lot of the questions and debate and discussion. But I must say that I was stunned, and I don't use that word lightly. I was absolutely stunned at your National Academy quote. If that is policy, and the Academy is a part of the U.S. federal scientific conglomerate, if that is policy, then free intellectual inquiry in this society is dead.
I have, in my own interactions in the university setting, have seen people say one thing in front of an audience and another thing at a bar over a beer. That's the social reality of science.
If there is something anomalous on Mars, if the intelligent design community had to respond, how would they do it? How would this help?
I think it would be a true conundrum, or put it this way, it would be as much of a dismaying discovery as an exciting discovery.
Who are the Nephilim? What is the possibility that there's a connection between Nephilim and extraterrestrial intelligence?
Well, I don't see, again, the whole part of this has to do again with, are there actual extraterrestrials that are distinct from spiritual entities that can take physical form? The short answer is that the Nephilim are the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. Of course, that requires a literal interpretation, which everybody up until that point took this as a literal event. And that's where I'm at as well.
And they were predicting, these gods were predicting that the world would be destroyed and that they were trying to create some sort of system by which, after this flood, they would be able to somehow in the future resurrect their golden age and resurrect the knowledge that they'd imparted to humanity.
Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, the mission in 2005, which will have literally the resolution to see something the size of this book. At that resolution, we will see girders, structural elements, constructions, if they exist.
Well,
and that's what I'm looking for.
Tell you what, Richard, if we see the girders, you will convince me, but what if there are no girders?
Why don't we make a bet? We'll think of something suitable, and if you win, I will pay up, and if I win, probably a dinner somewhere in LA. I would think that would be appropriate.
No, that sounds appropriate, and that's really how science is done. I mean, we basically bet one another.
The secret comes out.